You see the title. We got the Jay-Z album tier list, man. I got a special guest, my guy Luis. I'm going to say he's my Jay-Z hater. But he got respect for Jay-Z, and I think he got a dope list. You got to see his picks as well. But let's jump right into the tier list. Let's start with D. So, off the top, that Linkin Park project, it was good. You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, I was dope. I was ecstatic. Oh my God, hip hop and rock. But like, what am I listening to today? I don't think that it even is comparable to any of these other albums. So it's gonna have to be D tier for me, and then I'm gonna have to go right behind it. This project, while it was Black Love at its highest level, this Everything Is Love, it's gonna have to be there too. It's gonna have to join Linkin Park in the D tier.
All right. Starting off at the D tier, they both deserve that. But if I hope you make an F tier and an E tier, because that's what those belong.
All right, let's get into our C tier. The Rock Dynasty project, man, the beats on here was crazy. But like, what am I listening to today? Out of all the Jay-Z projects, this one kind of falls behind, and that's why I have to put it in the C for me.
La Familia, the Dynasty, I am gonna hard disagree with that one. I won't put it A or S tier, but I will put it as B tier. Now C. Blueprint 2, 2.0, trash. And the regular Blueprint 2, they all trash. No matter what he tried to do with that, it was trash. But it could stay at C because they got some good songs. Better songs than anything on D.
The biggest one, you know what I mean? It's where it starts to get spicy right here. For me, I'm finna start with Magna Carta Holy Grail. I loved this project when it came out. I'll just say I really liked it when it came out. I was giving it a run. Obviously, you had that song with Rick Ross on it. It had a lot of good tracks, a lot of good singles on this project. But as far as where it compares to the rest of what we got, it's a B. It's starting it off for B for me.
Magna Carta, I'll leave that shit at B. It's almost a C, but then again, better than what's on C.
Jay-Z Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. This project right here, I would see why people would think this would be higher, but me personally, the listenability is very similar to Magna Carta Holy Grail. It's got some tracks that I really enjoy, but it just ain't all the way as enjoyable as these other ones. So,
Volume 2, which is the album that made Hove be Hove, right?
That's where I'm going to put Volume 2 on B tier. Following that is Blueprint 2. I can say the same with this one. I didn't love many songs on this project. It wasn't bad though. It just wasn't the next tiers up. And it's the same feeling that I get. Maybe some standout tracks, but overall, I'm not going to this project like that. Now, A tier, Watch the Throne, to me is a classic. To be honest, I'm about to change my whole list. This needs to go in S tier. I'm putting Watch the Throne in S tier. It graduated from A tier. So my A tier is going to be American Gangster by Jay-Z. Love this project. Love the beats on it. It's very comparable to me, like a 444 or Works of Art to me, like one of his works of art. His random artistic expression. So I'm going to put American Gangster on there. Super duper underrated.
Now, what I'm replacing Volume 2 with, I'm putting Volume 2 at the spot where American Gangster is at. Get that shit out of here, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That ain't it, bro. Hove fans, that like the fans that I would compare like to Eminem stands, that they only listen to Hove and they only care about Hove and Hove don't do no wrong and stuff like that. They will love that album, and maybe the majority of the people, because to me that was the album that was supposed to be a soundtrack. But when Hov heard about all this is getting picked up and oh my God, everybody's so hyped for this, now let me turn into an album. Even his own people say it. So I'm not a fan of American Gangster. I don't think it should be an A tier. I'm putting that on the B tier.
Next one is Kingdom Come. I get it. People hated this project. But when I listen to it, it has bangers on it. Like, it has those tracks that you still listen to. Like, Lost Ones is good. It's like, I think that's like, or that's what something J. Cole would be creating. And he wrapped this around the whole project. Obviously, it was a different tone that he was rapping at that time. It was almost an R&B, going along with what was popular at that time. And I think Kingdom Come is low-key a classic project people will revisit and get an understanding on, but I love Kingdom Come. My last one from tier 8 is Blueprint 3. I love Blueprint 3. This could be almost S tier, but I would just be doing way too much. But I would for sure say he laid the blueprint out on Blueprint 3. You make your songs, you get the next hottest artist on it, and he went crazy with the Blueprint 3, one of his most underrated projects. That is an A tier for me, guys.
The Blueprint 3, you already know how I felt about that. But I say that it's better than anything on B, C, and D, so it could stay there because it has the songs to be an A album, even though it's not an album that I like. But I'm being honest here.
S tier, it's the holy grails, the classics that everybody would say, and maybe some people wouldn't say. I'm gonna start it off with obviously Reasonable Doubt. His first project is on that S tier, along with the Blueprint, the original. I love that project. The production is ridiculous. You got the Black Album the same way I feel about the Black Album. Love everything about the Black Album, like production. Like what Rick Rubin added, what Pharrell, Tim, you know what I mean? Like, that album is probably his best, I would say. I'm gonna put Black Album maybe number 1. Also, we're gonna keep it moving, but 444, a lot of people might say this isn't S tier, but it is. It's his Picasso, it's his work of art. Like, the production it's him being different, you know what I mean? It's his attempt at abstract art. If you like compare any of these other projects to it, to me that's his abstract piece, is that 444, and I really enjoy it. So bam, it made the S tier. Finally, my final S tier is Watch the Throne. Obviously that's a collab project with Kanye West, but I think they were ahead of their time with the production, what they were talking about. Just looking back on everything, that project was so big, and it's definitely S tier, you know what I mean? People sleep on Watch the Throne, but that is a classic. It's undeniable.
Watch the Throne, we already know about that. Classic. Great songs. A whole bunch of great songs. Not just 2 or 3 songs and shit. Great. But it's not an S tier. It was one song away to me from being an S tier album. So, Volume 2 and Watch the Throne, A tiers. And the Blueprint 3. But American Gangster goes to B. Sorry. Now we go to the S tier. I only think that Ho has 3 S tier albums, which is Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, and the Black Album. And I also say Blueprint is his best album, the Black Album his second best album. I got Reasonable Doubt third. 444. I get it. Oh, he was open. He opened up about Beyonce and this and that. Yeah, but it's not. You don't have the catalog of songs to compete with the other 3 albums for it to be a S tier album. So 444 goes down to B to me. That album was not that album. It became what it became years later. But when the album came out, it was only that Foxy Brown song in him that people were going crazy for. That's the one song only, he told me. And that one line, it was because he was talking on 22 Twos. When he's like, oh, too much West Coast dick licking. That line. Those were the only 2 things I was told from Reasonable Doubt. But
shout out Louise. Our lists are a little bit different, but I can't even lie, I respect that. I respect where you're coming from. But I appreciate y'all watching, man. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one. We out.